where can I buy black paint? If Google sends you to like the zoo, that's bad. We invest in a very high poly plastic sign that is weatherproof. So it doesn't matter if it rains, doesn't matter if it hails, doesn't matter if the wind's blowing through there, that sign stays there until someone actually takes them off. But guys, the database that your company is sitting on is a gold mine, a gold mine. It is a great day to be part of the Dirt Life, and in today's video, we're going to be focusing on marketing. Right now, the snow is melting, the birds are chirping, and pretty darn soon, once all of the snow is gone, everybody's going to start thinking about lawn care. Now, the whole point of marketing is to make sure that your company is at the top of mind when they start to consider services for grass. For those of you that don't know me, my name is James. I own Yard Dogs Lawn Care here in Canada. 2024, we have the goal of shooting for $2.75 million in revenue, and marketing is going to be a big part of that. So guys, for us to hit our goals, we need to add 3,000 new clients to our portfolio this year. Currently, we're at 4,500 customers, and assuming that we are going to retain somewhere in the 70%, we need to add a lot of clients to our list. So this isn't a sales video. I have lots of sales videos, and I love sales videos, but sales is all about taking the marketing lead and turning it into a customer. How to convert that lead. That's a separate video that we're posting. Today, though, is all about the marketing that we've used in the past to really help us get customers. First and foremost, as a reminder, there are 8 ways to get customers. So let's go over the 8 ways quickly. And for a more in-depth approach to this, please see the link below to our video about these 8 ways to get more customers. But number 1 is reaching out to people that you don't know. So this would be things like sending out flyers, cold calling, door-to-door knocking, things like that. The second way is to reach out to people that you do know. So these are people like your friends, your family, the people on your social media. Reaching out to people one-on-one that you know is important. The third way is to post content. So this is about posting on your social media broadly, or posting on your page broadly that you're in business, or of course, making people come to your website through SEO. SEO is massive. SEO is huge. We'll get to that a little bit later in the video. The fourth way is to pay for ads. So this could be things like Google ads, these would be things like Facebook ads. Technically, this would be also things like sending out flyers, for example. The next 4 ways are things not that you do, but things that other people do to help you get customers. So the first one there will be referrals. Having your existing customers tell their friends and family about your services. Great way to build your business. The 6th way will be affiliates, so having other companies sending leads your way. So for example, Yard Dogs Lawn Care in Canada, we just do fertilizer and weed control services. We don't do mowing. So when people ask for mowing services, I send them to company A. And when company A gets asked about fertilizer and weed control, they don't do it, so they send it back to Yard Dogs. So we have a good relationship that works like that for affiliates. The 7th way is to hire a lead promotion services, so a service that actually gets you leads. This would be like Home Stars, Home Advisors, Kijiji, etc. And the 8th way is to get your employees to also sell for you. So this can be when your lawn care technicians are going out, knocking on the doors beside each of the lawns they're doing, saying, hey, I'm here. I got the weed control you need. You've got weeds. I've got you. I'll get it done for you right now. Things like that, or having your customer service reps go to their family and say, hey, you should hire my company that I work for. They do awesome services. So those are the 8 ways, guys. Now, here's the marketing that we do. First and foremost, we run Google ads like crazy, because we know that when people have a problem, they generally go to their phone and they search in lawn care Calgary, weed control Calgary, and the Google ad is the very, very, very top thing that goes up there. Now, the thing about Google ads is you need to know what you're doing, because if you're not careful, you will spend a lot of money and not get a lot of leads. So this isn't a Google ads video, very into the weeds with this one, no pun intended, but Google ads have been a huge way that we've grown our business. During the peak season, guys, we spend $1,000 per day on Google ads, and that's okay, because it gets us about 6 to 8 grand in revenue from the leads that it will essentially generate us, because we know how to close them. Now, another thing that our company likes to do is that we love to, over time, collect databases. So we like to build on our platform, which we use called HubSpot, the CRM. Whenever somebody calls in, when everybody submits a form on our website, we're collecting the first name, their last name, their email, their phone number, sometimes even their address. And now most people don't look at the leads they got back in 2022, 2023. because they didn't become clients of theirs. But guys, the database that your company is sitting on is a gold mine, a gold mine. Today is March 12th that I'm recording this video. We did $5 grand in sales in March because we're We're just calling people that got quotes from us in the past. This is back in 2021, 2022. We're just calling them saying, hey, we didn't do services for you that year, but 2024 now, would you like to services from us this year? And a lot of people say yes, and a lot of people say no. Building a database over time has been huge. I know Facebook ads is an awesome way to get lawn care clients. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I know how to run Facebook ads because I don't. It's something that we're playing with this year. So once I know that, and if it goes well, I will let you know. Another way that we get clients calling us is we make sure that all of our trucks are deckled. So we make sure that all of our trucks have a beautiful vinyl wrap around them that's very clear. This is a Yard Dogs truck. Now, we don't need to have phone numbers on it because honestly, people aren't gonna remember a phone number as they see it drive by, but you need to make sure the logo is very clear and it's very clear that we do lawn care services so that they're just gonna Google Yard Dogs and they'll be able to find the number. So a big thing that people run into is that they put way too much information on their trucks. You know, all of their services and their phone numbers, their emails, their website, their Tinder profiles. They put everything on the truck and there's way too much information. As people drive by, they don't even know what to look at. Think of the big billboards, guys. The best billboards you've ever seen have very little amounts of information on them, but they're clean. They look nice and you therefore remember it. We can't really remember a lot of things in the day. Like think about how many red cars did you see when you drove home? You don't know. Because you're not keeping track of that. But if you saw a hot pink car, you'd probably be able to remember, yeah, I did see a hot pink car on the way home, because there's not many of them. It stands out, it's different. So you want your truck to be clean, simple, and be different. We make our trucks different by putting a freaking dog on top of it. It is a dog that is actually made out of styrofoam that we hard coat, we sand, and we paint. And they cost a lot of money. We pay $4,000 per dog. And I know that sounds like a lot of money, and it is a lot of money, but it has been working. This isn't something that you can just pull a quick data sheet out and say, oh my gosh, what is the ROI of the dog on top of the truck? It doesn't work like that. There's some things that are very direct advertising, but some things are just called brand awareness. Like when you put bus benches out around, when you put out signs, if it's commercial on the radio, it's gonna be hard to have very tangible evidence for what that marketing piece is doing for you, but it starts to build awareness. I know this one is working because 2-3 years ago, when someone asked what do you do, and I say I work at a lawn care company called Yard Dogs, probably 1 in 10 of them would go like, oh yeah, I know that company. But now, since we've had those dogs, this will be the 3rd year I think that we've had the dogs. When I say Yard Dogs Lawn Care, I kid you not, probably 1 in 3 people say, oh yeah, I've seen your trucks. So the point of them seeing the trucks is that when they see a dandelion, they think of Yard Dogs. They think of the company that's there. So having a truck stand out is important. And another thing that's important to have is to have a killer lawn sign. So having a lawn sign that you put down on every single job that you do is crucial because they start to associate you with, oh, other people use this company. My neighbors use this company. Therefore, my neighbor trusts them. Maybe I should trust them. And they start to see your signs everywhere they go. They can't help but think Yard Dogs, Yard Dogs, Yard Dogs, Yard Dogs, Yard Dogs. Now, a big hack is to actually put down a sign that's high quality that people want to keep on their property. So we don't buy cheap paper signs that are going to get trashed and thrown away after the first rainfall. We invest in a very high poly plastic sign that is weatherproof. So it doesn't matter if it rains, it doesn't matter if it hails, it doesn't matter if the wind's blowing through there, that sign stays there until someone actually takes them off. And what's high quality, so they did a study, guys, once. They had these flyers that they sent that were kind of like paperback copies of these little magazines, and people, they got them, they threw them out, they recycled them without even questioning it. But they sent out ones that were hardcovers, and people wouldn't throw them out. They felt bad throwing them out. It's like terrible for the environment, so they wouldn't do it. So they put it on their bookshelf. So us putting down these hard signs, guys, that seem very high quality, people don't throw them out. Think of your iPhone, your watch, all those things from Apple, things from Garmin that you've bought. It comes in a freaking nice package, a nice box. And what do? We keep the box. I literally, at my house right now, I have a box from all the iPads I've ever bought, iPhones, iPens. Like, seriously, if they sold dental floss, I'd probably keep those too, because the packaging is pure, it is clean, and it is high quality. Therefore, make sure your signs are high quality so that people keep those as well. Another way to make sure those signs stay on people's lawns, guys, is on the back side that's facing the person's lawn. I've seen competitors use this line before. They'll say, for reuse, please keep on the lawn. The whole like recycle stuff they'll put down there. But what we put down is a lawn ruler. Our sign also doubles as a lawn ruler, so people know how long their grass should be. And most people cut their lawn too short, as you already know. So we like to put it there so people have a guide of how much they should cut their lawn. So guys, obviously a way to get clients are flyers. Now, I am not going to drive this truck right now and pretend like I am the pro, the master of sending flyers, because I'm not. In Canada, I've had a really difficult time getting flyers to work. I've spent tens of thousands of dollars trying it. I haven't been much successful, so I'm not gonna pretend like I am, but I haven't. But Google Ads has been huge for us. SEO is massive. So this is making sure that your company is the first company that pops up when people search up lawn care services after the ads. So local maps, having your company pop up is huge. And having a lot of reviews is huge, and that helps with your SEO. And SEO, think about this way, guys. When people go to Google to ask questions, Google wants to give them the most relevant answer to their inquiry. So when people Google, where can I buy black paint? If Google sends you to like the zoo, that's bad. And people don't like that. It's like, oh no, Google's let me down. So Google wants to send you to the local Sherwin-Williams paint store, the Benjamin Moore paint store, the local Home Depot where you can buy paint, because it has to be relevant information. Same thing with lawn care, guys. So you want to make sure that your website is a lawn care library that answers all the relevant questions that you have. There's an awesome book out there, guys, called They Ask You Answer. It's all about making your site into a place where people go to find the answers. So if anybody Googles, is it best to mow my lawn in the morning or the afternoon? Guess what? Your website answers that question. When is the best time to water my lawn? Your website answers that questions. How often should I sharpen my lawnmower blades? Your website answers those questions. Should I mulch the grass or should I bag the grass? Your website answers that question. And you all of a sudden become the authority in the space for lawn care services for answering questions. And people start to associate trust with your brand. And guess what? One day they don't want to mow their lawn anymore. They're going to think of your company and they're going to call there too. So guys, last but not least, have a killer website, a beautiful website that showcases your brand, your people, lots of faces, your services, and upfront pricing. We just launched our website. Please check it out below, because that'll be an awesome way to see what we're all about. But we work hard to make it clean. We work hard to make it relevant, and we work hard to make sure that this is a website that is beautiful on mobile devices. 70% of people going to your website, guys, are on their phone, their iPhone or their Samsung or whatever. They're not on a computer. Sometimes we spend so much time looking at a computer because as business owners, we're on our desktops a lot. I get that, but I fall into the trap too that, remember, only 20 to 30% of people are actually looking at the computer screen. Most of them are on their phones. So please, please, please make sure that it is clean on a phone before you make it clean on the desktop. Yes, make it clean on a computer and make it clean on tablet, but the phone is way, way, way more important. So guys, if any of this information has been helpful to you, please subscribe to The Dirt Life. This is a channel where we are growing Canada's largest lawn care company, and I can't do without you. I need you to subscribe so I can keep making these videos so that I can help other people win in the lawn care space. And who knows, one day we might end up with each other as we expand to your city. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next video. See that snow? It's almost gone. The sun's been shining on it. It is 10 degrees Celsius where I am right now. That's in Canada. It's kind of chilly still. Although this sun, not gonna lie, feels nice. I'm gonna enjoy the sun now. I will see you in the next video.